Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Byju's Exam Prep IAS. We'll start in a minute. Let everybody join. We'll start in a minute. Good evening, all of you. Four to 5:30. Everyone, tomorrow you have an extra lecture. I have already informed 4 to 5:30. Oh, I made a mistake. We will solve the questions tomorrow. I should have made this clear because this week we are going till Saturday. So the questions will be tomorrow, not today. So tomorrow we will be doing a very small portion and mostly it would be PYQs. Weekly revision or monthly revision? Binamuni, I did not get your point. Absolutely did not understand the point. Yes, Lakshmi. First, I have no idea about that. That is something I cannot, say. See, one of the things that we have noticed, Faza, I'll tell you very frankly, in weekend batches, most of the students they only watch it later because trust me, even the teachers get tired after 15 hours of classes. So that is one of the big problems of weekend batches. That's why I think our 90% students would be with the morning or evening batch only. As teachers also we feel 15 hours, it becomes monotonous at times, becomes very, very hectic. All of you, hopefully you were there in yesterday's class. And I told you what all things we will study today. So everyone, our first topic for the day is CDM. What is the full form of CDM? Civil Disobedience Movement. So we are going to study the civil disobedience movement at this point. Now, under this, we shall disobey the laws made by British. So we shall break the laws. Now, just give me a second. I will tell you. This CDM was started on the issue of salt. The Britishers had brought a law under which the salt could not be manufactured by Indians. So everyone please understand, they have brought a law that Indians cannot manufacture the salt. So we shall break that law, we shall disobey that law by manufacturing the salt. We shall manufacture the salt and thus we are breaking this law. So guys, please understand, we had studied it in Gandhiji's Techniques of Satyagraha, that for Gandhiji, opposing a wrong was equally important. Very, very important that we oppose a wrong that is going on. Yes, this is CDM, or if I say this is salt satyagraha. Everyone, am I clear here? So now all of you, if somebody asks you which all are the causes, beyond this you can write the arrest made during Simon protests. Yesterday we heard Binamoni, that's a point of his satyagraha method. Plus in the world, a great depression took place. And this depression affected all the capitalist countries, including India. Every capitalist country was affected by that, including India. So all of you, because of this Great Depression, there is poverty, there is unemployment, and all this has contributed to a situation of unrest in India. Anything wrong, Binamoni? Lastly, everyone, day before yesterday, those who remember, Nehru report and Lahore session, we had studied those topics. Let me tell you guys, in 1928, at the Calcutta session of Congress, I had taught you in Calcutta session, Nehru report had been tabled. Young Congress leaders wanted we should not ask for dominion status, rather go for Poon Swaraj. So here also what happened is, at this moment, Congress had decided that if a constitution based on dominion status is not brought by the end of the year, then Congress would launch a movement known as CDM, which they have done now. Each one of you, I hope in the last 5-6 minutes, whatever I have written is clear to you. Those who came late also, please understand, this is very simple. We are talking about the causes of the salt satyagraha or civil disobedience movement. The foremost cause is this salt law. Number 2, Namak satyagraha. Number 2, the arrest during Simon protests. Number 3, the Great Depression. Number 4, we all have studied the Nehru Commission report, which had its own differences. But at that time, the younger people were convinced that we will launch whatever you say, but give some time to the government. Congress said that if government brings dominion status by the end of 28, it's good. Otherwise, we are launching the mass CDM. Now, everyone, please understand. Every time Gandhiji starts any program by launching a something initially, and here also he did it through 11-point program. Only when these programs were not accepted, Gandhiji went ahead and launched the CDM. All of you, please understand, I will teach you this 11-point program after some time. Right now, only understand, everyone, please give me a thumbs up whether you understood this point or not. Gandhiji demanded 11 things. When government rejected those, Gandhiji is launching his CDM. So everyone, now see how in one page I will do almost 15 slides. See here. If this is your country, and everyone, I would request give me 3-4 minutes. Let me just write something. Just for 2 minutes, you people take rest and let me write this. Sidh, because it used to give a lot of money in those days. So British did not want Indians to, have benefits by making of these salt. See, my gut feeling always says that if you have something in the form of a picture or a, what do you call this, flow charts, you are able to remember those things better. Yes, Neil. Okay, everyone. It took a bit of time, but hopefully you all can see. Each one of you, one by one, let me tell you what is happening in this CDM. All of you, let's start with the first event. From Sabarmati Ashram, that is in Ahmedabad, to Dandi. All of you, Dandi is a small village on the coast, around 240 miles away. So that means Gandhiji from Sabarmati Ashram would do a Padyatra, that is walk on foot, for around 400 kilometers. So everyone, on 2nd March 1930, he informed the Viceroy. Guys, he told the Viceroy that, Mr. Viceroy, I'm going to break this law, this salt law that you have formed. What I would do, on 12th March, I would start doing a Padyatra. How many people would be there with me? There would be 78 people. And I would go to Dandi, which is a small village on the coast. So guys, you can see 240 miles away. How many days would Gandhiji take to reach these or 240 miles? Guys, he would reach here on 6th April. Everyone, am I clear with Dandi? Am I clear with Dandi March? Faza, that's his way. He's not doing anything in hidden way. He is doing everything in the open eyes, in front of the eyes of everyone. Now, guys, please understand, Subhash Chandra Bose described this march just in the way Napoleon was walking towards Paris. The way Napoleon was walking to or moving towards Paris, he described it in the similar manner. 78 Nilanjana. Now, everyone, tell me, what will you do once this has happened? So, first of all, Gandhiji will reach Dandi, will make a small amount of salt, and thus break the salt law. Along with the breaking of salt law, all of you, there are some other things also that has to be done. Refusal to pay taxes. Number 2, boycott of foreign cloth. Boycott law courts. Government servants must resign. Foreign liquor boycotted. Everyone, any new point in this blue remarks? All of you, anything new? Have we not studied all these things were done earlier also? None of these points are new. All these points were done earlier also. So, from Sabarmati, that is in Ahmedabad, Gandhiji did it in Dandi. He went to Dandi, broke the law. Now, all of you, once Gandhiji has broken this law, everybody was expected to break this law in different parts of India. So, for example, in Bihar, as well as eastern Uttar Pradesh, the farmers were asked to do no rent, no revenue campaign. They should do this. Similarly, guys, in this area, people were asked not to pay Chaukidari tax. Do not pay Chaukidari tax. This was informed to the people. Now, all of you, do you understand the word Chaukidar? Everyone, do you understand the word Chaukidar or not? Yeah, it's like the guards. So, they were told that, see, stop paying the Chaukidari tax. We do not need this. The zamindars, they used to collect the tax to pay their guards. So now, in Bihar, UP, this Chaukidari tax was stopped. Yes, Krishna. Similarly, guys, in central provinces, forest laws were violated. These laws were broken. Apart from this, everyone in different areas, different people led this movement. So, for example, all of you, Bihar, Dr. Rajendra Prasad and Abdul Bari, they led this movement. In Northwest Frontier Province, those who want the full name, Northwest Frontier Province, it was Khan Abdul Ghaffar Khan who did this, also known as Sarhadi Gandhi, also known as your Frontier Gandhi. Similarly, guys, already PYQ has come on this. In the Tanjore coast, Chakravarti Rajgopalachari led it. Similarly, all of you, have you heard this name, Tirupur? Everyone, have you heard this name, Tirupur? Anyone has heard this name, Tirupur? Very important textile center in Tamil Nadu. So guys, there was a person named Tirupur Kumaran. What he did was he was holding the flag, kept on getting beaten, but did not leave the flag. Guys, because of the lathi charge of the police, this young man died holding the flag. For that, my pronunciation might be wrong. In Tamil, this man is given the title of Kodi Katha Kumaran. Means Kumaran who protected the flag. The person who has, yes, Shiva. My pronunciation might be wrong, but this is the thing. Kodi Katha Kumaran. Kodi Katha apparently in Tamil means Kumaran who protected the flag. Everyone, in Odisha, Gopa Bandhu Chaudhary led this movement. Similarly, in Gujarat only, there was a factory which used to make salt. Against that, Dharsana Salt Works, that was the name of the company, Sarojini Naidu, Imam Sahib, plus Manilal Gandhi, they led this protest around May 1930. Similarly, in Kerala, there were two people. One is P. Krishna Pillai. Guys, he's a very big communist leader. His name will come later. And he led this in Calicut. Similarly, in the Malabar area, K. Kelappan led this movement. No, Rani Gedliu, as you can see, she is there in the northeast in Nagaland. Guys, let me tell you, she was arrested at this point and released after independence. Nehru had met her in 1937 when she was in jail and gave her the title of Rani. So she was not the queen of any place. She was given this title. Guys, similarly, Andhra Pradesh, Tota Narsaya Naidu, again a person who gave a lot of respect to the national flag, even though 12-member police force made him unconscious by continuous beating. Anyone from Andhra Pradesh? The place name is Bandur. It's on Andhra coast. So, guys, what had happened is at this moment, national flag had become a symbol of heroism. Great Puneet. I know your full name is, I think, Puneet Reddy. Is it? If I'm not wrong, you might be from that area. So, national flag had become a symbol. Rakesh, you are also from the same place. Good. Guys, in Surat, children, they would paint flags on their clothes and would go out. And when, because the Britishers would seize their flags, so they would paint the flags on their clothes only. Last but not the least, guys, do you understand what is Prabhat Feri? Everyone, do you understand what is Prabhat Feri? Prabhat means dawn. Feri means those who are, singing these nationalist songs at the time of dawn in villages as well as towns. So during morning walks, these people would be singing these national songs. Similarly, guys, you have Vanar Senas, means monkey armies. You have Manjari Senas, means cat army. The young boys and girls, they would make these monkey armies. Your cat army was mainly for the, what do you call, your women, and monkey army is mainly for the men or boys, and they would all the time terrorize these British. Guys, I have not told you 2 points. Give me 1 minute, I will tell you that also. One is Cunningham Circular and another is this one, Avantika by Gokhale and Kamla Devi Chattopadhyay. Beyond this, any doubt in this slide? Each one of you, any doubt in this slide? Nobody is having any doubt. If that's the case, Akshay, Tota Narsaya Naidu. CP means Central Provinces. G Soni, Gujarat. Nilanjana, that Subhash Chandra Bose referred it, that the way Napoleon was marching towards Paris, similarly Gandhiji was marching towards Dandi. Nikhil, Kumaran only is written most of the places. Devansh, I have not told that. Guys, those who are asking Cunningham Circular. Yes, Gaurav. Guys, what is it is that every guardian had to furnish assurances of good behavior. So every guardian had to furnish this, that see, my child would behave in a good manner in the school or in the college. So this was known as your Cunningham Circular. Against this also a very, very strong agitation was done here. No, guys, देखो, what happened is, in books it is written that Bengal Congress was busy in Calcutta Corporation election at this point. So their focus was more on the corporation elections. Lastly, guys, please see Bombay. What had happened was, initially Gandhiji wanted to involve only the men as far as this movement was concerned. But socialist leader Kamla Devi Chattopadhyay convinced him to give a chance to the women also. And later, she, along with Avantika Bai Gokhale, led this movement in Bombay Beach. So that was the case as far as your CDM in Bombay is concerned. Everyone, any doubt? Again, I'm asking. Yes, I taught you in Bharat Ratna also. Khan Abdul Ghaffar Khan, one foreigner who received Bharat Ratna. No, Tanveer, his supporters, Gandhian people. Everyone, there is a lot of information on this slide. I'm giving you one. Rani Gedliu is leading this. Nilanjana, you have a minute. Go through it. Any doubt, please tell me. Yes, Akshay. See, there are other areas. See, guys, I'm not saying that in other areas this movement did not happen. Please understand. For example, here only in Maharashtra, you have, for example, Sholapur. So in Sholapur, textile workers, they went on a strike. Similarly, in Andhra Pradesh only, different people did the salt marches. G. Soni Gopabandhu Chaudhary is leading it over here. Nilanjana, which point? No names. Everywhere you cannot have the names. Guys, Bhanu, in Dharsana, a company which used to make salt, Sarojini Naidu protested. People were beaten, but Gandhian supporters carried out their satyagraha over here. Avantika Bai Gokhale, Manpreet, led it in Bombay. Everyone, please understand one thing. For a second, please hold on. Everything that I have written, date, how many people, Napoleon's march to Paris, UP Bihar, no rent, no revenue campaign, forest laws being violated. Similarly, lawyers can resign, government servants should resign, Swadeshi goods, foreign goods, Kamla Devi Chattopadhyay, Avantika Bai Gokhale, Bandar, Tota Narsaya Naidu, national flag, Vanar Sena, Manjari Sena, Prabhat Feri, children in Bihar, Rajendra Prasad Abdul Bari, NWFP, Khan Abdul Ghaffar Khan, Tamil Nadu, Rajaji, Malabar, K. Kalappan, P. Krishnan Pillai, Gopabandhu Chaudhary, Bengal, elections, everything is written in the slides. All of you, for those who are asking which all slides are on this page, right now, if you look at annotated PPT, slide number 10 onwards till slide 18. Am I clear? All of you, am I clear? Slide 10 to 18 is on this. Maybe more. I'm not denying. Again, I'm telling you guys, dekho, this movement is happening everywhere. There would be many people, unknown people, people whom we do not know, who would have led these movements. So, guys, now you only can tell me. If I say, everyone, you tell me, can I call it All India Movement? Anurag, they did not lead. There is one activity done by them over there. Guys, can we call? You can see in front of you, the whole map is there. Okay, guys. Can I say very strong amongst the peasants and the rural areas? Can I say this? All of you, can I say this or not? No tax, no revenue, UP, Bihar. These are what? Your areas which you call your, what do you call these? Your rural areas. Mo Nilanjana is asking, what about the Muslims? Okay, guys, let me tell you. Hindu-Muslim unity is missing this time. Everyone, when I write this, I'm comparing to the non-cooperation movement. Anyone, can you tell me why this is missing? All of you, can you tell me why this is missing? Ji Soni, mostly in the coastal areas. No, Priyanshu, it's not that. Tell me which leader are you wanting, Rakesh? Tell me the name. And show me which books have mentioned them. No, Tanveer. Sid, not exactly. No, Vinod, absolutely wrong. Guys, Hindus and Muslims now have a difference, which we studied in Nehru report. Sonal is absolutely correct. Difference created after Nehru report. Everyone, do you remember? Nehru report said separate electorate should be ended. Jinnah said no, it should continue. He came up with his 14-point plan at that point of time. Everyone, is that clear or not? Mohan, either you came late or whatever. I said very clearly we will do that later. All of you, today's class is very interesting and I personally think very easy. Interesting points. Very less number, we usually don't talk about them, guys. Each one of you. Heard about it? Roundtable conference? Guys, people would sit in a round table. The whole idea of this round table is that everybody is equal. All the people, they are equal, means all participants, they are equal. So now, guys, who all will come here? The members of the political parties, the representatives of the princely states, all these people. Am I clear, everyone? No, people who will say that we represent a particular group, a group like Dr. Ambedkar, who says that he represents the Dalits, he would also be here. Yeah, political parties like, let's say, example, let's say Muslim League. Have patience, Arumita. Guys, these would happen in London. So people have to go over there. In Buckingham Palace. Now here you can see, guys, the purpose of this meeting is, purpose of the meeting was, all of you, British wanted to understand our demands and grievances. So everyone, for example, Priyanshu says that, see, I do not like this. Similarly, let's say Mohan says, I do not like this. So different people would have their own grievances. So British would hear the grievances of everyone. Now, this was a suggestion given by John Simon. It was his suggestion, based on which these, what do you call, RTCs were happening. No, overall there would be 3 RTC. We will study one by one. It is like a group discussion, you can say. Everyone, let us start with the first RTC. Am I clear? Now everyone, UPSC will not ask you the exact date, but UPSC can ask you chronology. So do remember, from 12th November 1930 to 19th January 1931, RTC was done. Now, first time the British and Indians were treated as equal. Everyone, tell me, before this, did they ever invite you for talks? All of you tell me, did they ever invite the Indians for talks before this? I don't remember. All of you tell me, will Congress come for this session? Guys, will Congress come for this session? Congress boycotted it. Everyone, what is Congress busy in this time? Congress is doing civil disobedience movement. Guys, along with Congress, business leaders, that is the industrialists, they also boycotted it. Everyone, am I clear till here? So everyone think, if Congress did not come, if business leaders did not come, who came? Guys, who came here? Muslim League, Hindu Mahasabha. Nilanjana, it's CDM. Please listen to me carefully. Civil disobedience movement. We have just completed that topic. Liberals, the princes. Yes, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar would be there. All these people have come. Am I clear? Guys, I do not have to say, but please understand, the purpose is to discuss Simon Commission reports. To discuss that, it is being done here. No further. Now everyone think, all of you, tell me one thing. Let's say you are 100 people right now in class. And let's say, guys, tomorrow at 4 p.m., you all 100 people come to the class. Think for a second before that. Okay. Guys, think about this. All 100 people came. Ji Soni, have patience. Do not jump. Please let me go according to my style. Listen to me. Then make your comments. Guys, if I don't come to the class, what you people will do? You all came, but the teacher did not come. Similar is the situation here. All these people came, but Congress did not come. So, guys, all these people said what? Any constitutional discussion without Congress, if Congress is not there, discussion is what? Meaningless. Think about this, guys. Is this clear or not? They are saying without Congress, we discussing anything is totally useless. So, the British Prime Minister hinted that he will give an olive branch to Congress, and Congress would attend the next RTC. Everyone, any doubt about this? Is the first RTC clear to you? All of you, is the first article clear to you? Yes, write the mail. I'll try to help you. I'm not sure how much I can help here. No rent, no revenue. Devansh, either you have not done the Zamindari system chapter. That's why you don't know this. Irwin is the viceroy right now. No, Dhruv, there are 3 RTCs. Why would first RTC be done 2 times? Olive branch means the hand of friendship. Puneet, I'm not sure what you are saying. Each one of you, first RTC is done. Now let me tell you guys, in this session, just give me a second, 89 people were invited. Now all of you tell me, will you remember all these 89 names? Everyone, will you remember all these 89 names? So for 1 second, all of you see here. Guys, see the names of the leaders. First RTC, you can see Muslim representative, princely state, Sikh, Sindh, Hindu Mahasabha, depressed class, Christian, Parsi, liberal, labor, justice, women, landlords. Similarly, guys, give me a few minutes. After second RTC, you can see Gandhi, Aga Khan, Jaikar, so many leaders. You can see more leaders. So guys, should we not think what can be asked? Guys, should we remember all these names? I don't think so. So everyone, please, what I'm writing here, that will only be asked that from the members and their attendance. Hopefully you all understand, guys. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar attended all three RTCs. Am I clear, guys? Everyone tell me, what about Jinnah? Each one tell me, what about Jinnah? Remember, everyone, Jinnah attended only first and second conference. Gandhiji only second as the sole representative of Indian National Congress. Guys, Sarojini Naidu second as the representative of Indian women. Guys, Begum Jahanara Shahnawaz attended all the three RTCs. All of you, can you remember this much? Guys, can you remember this 5 points? This is the crux of all the 5 RTC. Forget other leaders, though they are very, very important leaders. But you cannot remember 100 names. So we will have to pick out something from them. Now, all of you, tell me, guys, British Prime Minister is saying, I will bring Congress for the next RTC. How can he bring them? Tell me, everyone, how can he bring them? How will he ensure that these leaders come? By promising, by giving dominion status, by breaking salt law. All of you, please understand. In order to give an olive branch, it is important that first of all, release them from jail. Each one of you, all the Congress leaders, because they had broken the salt laws, they were in jail. So important CWC members were brought out of jail. Guys, you all can understand, it is clearly first time an Indian leader is at equal footing to the British. Guys, they are inviting us, or rather inviting Gandhiji, on the basis of equal leadership. That is, we all both are equals. So here, your Congress Working Committee, they authorized Gandhiji that please initiate discussions with the Viceroy. Please start the talks with Viceroy. You are authorized. Whatever you want to talk, you can do that. And guys, based on these discussions, you all might be knowing on 5th March 1931, the pact signed was Gandhi-Irwin Pact, also known as Delhi Pact. Guys, why was it known as Delhi Pact? Because it was signed in Delhi. Gandhi-Irwin Pact, and do remember the date also. So basically, Gandhi representing the Indian people and Irwin representing the British government, they have signed a pact. And guys, we will see the terms in the next slide. What are the terms of this? Wait for one slide. Yes, both the sides, guys, if there is an agreement, both of them have to accept some demands of the other side. All of you, any doubt in this? Everyone, any doubt in this? Irwin represents the British government. Dhruv, we have studied it so many times. Don't repeat the question. Congress Working Committee. Yes, Faza. Everyone, I hope third page is totally clear to you. Everyone, I hope third page is totally clear to you. Niranjana, you cannot know everyone. She was the queen, I think, from Bhopal or somewhat. That's not important. Remember, she's the woman. She attended everyone. Tanveer, totally wrong. This is which page number? Third. Everyone, I will not write the next two slides. Please tell me, do you understand this page or not? These are the points accepted by Irwin. Everyone, do you understand these 8 points or not? These are the things that government is saying we will do for you, Mr. Gandhi. Any doubt in these 8 points? Don't ask me the meaning of the word remission. Guys, these are English, easy English words. This much, if you are writing the exam in English medium, you have to know this. Guys, those who are asking point number third, let's say British asked tax from me. I did not pay the tax. British confiscated my land. Now, if this land has been sold to a third party, I will not get this land back. If it is still with the British, I will get this. Those government servants who have resigned, their salary, pending salary, pension, all that would be paid to them. Lenient treatment would be done to them. Austin, is this written right now? Have patience. Liquor, Vidya, what's the big thing? Confiscated property, all the property that they would have taken from us, they were returned, and against liquor we could do peaceful practice. emergency ordinance like press, they would have curtailed the press freedom. That's now, those laws have been removed. Everyone, please see 2 points that they did not accept. Each one of you, please see the 2 points that they did not accept. Guys, the first thing is, Gandhiji wanted that the police had done a lot of excess during the CDM. And Gandhiji wanted that there should be a public inquiry into this. The Viceroy said that's not possible. Because, guys, police was their major limb. And if they do public inquiry into that, it would become very, very tough. Similarly, commutation of Bhagat Singh and his comrades' death sentence to life sentence. Gandhiji had personally talked to the Viceroy that Bhagat Singh's death sentence be converted into life imprisonment. But then, guys, no, whole India. The Britishers did not accept this demand. All of you, those who are relying on WhatsApp industry and university, may say that Gandhiji did not do enough. My question to those people always is, tell me one thing. When Bhagat Singh threw the bomb, did he run away? Everyone, after throwing the bomb, did Bhagat Singh run away? Guys, he surrendered. Tell me one thing. Before throwing the bomb, had Bhagat Singh murdered Saunders or not? Everyone. Okay. Now, guys, tell me one more thing. Along with Bhagat Singh, was Batukeshwar Dutt also involved in throwing the bomb or not? Two people had thrown the bomb, Bhagat Singh and Batukeshwar Dutt. Now, last thing. Guys, you all know Bhagat Singh was hanged. Was Batukeshwar Dutt hanged? Now, I am asking you people few points. Guys, this clearly shows, don't you think, Bhagat Singh, when he was throwing the bomb and surrendering, he knew what could happen to him? Everyone, did he not know what could happen to him? Okay, thank you. Now, guys, tell me another thing. Have you ever read that Bhagat Singh was ready to say sorry for what he did? Have you ever read any place? Guys, have you ever read that Bhagat Singh ever asked for mercy from British government? Guys, Bhagat Singh could never say these things. Now let us bring the third angle. All of you, think about this. For those people who say Gandhiji did not try to save Bhagat Singh, tell me one thing. Do you think in those days Gandhi would be so worried about Bhagat Singh's popularity that he would think, let him die? Do you think like that? That Gandhi would be so jealous of Bhagat Singh, as the WhatsApp university presents, that Gandhi was worried Bhagat Singh would become more popular. Guys, let me tell you, Gandhi had personally talked to Irwin that Mr. Irwin, please change his death sentence to life sentence. Guys, you know, Irwin, many people say, was a good man. Irwin was a handicapped man. He did not have one hand. And he was a good man. Initially, he seemed to agree with Gandhiji. Guys, it is said, Gandhiji said that if you do this, the talks would happen on a very good background. But later, guys, the entire Punjab bureaucracies, they became totally against this decision that Bhagat Singh's death sentence should be converted into life imprisonment. Because all of you, if you remember, Saunders belonged to Punjab bureaucracy only. Everyone. So Punjab bureaucrats, they were like, "Arey, he has killed one of ours. If you do this, we will resign." Number two, guys, Bhagat Singh was becoming more and more popular. His popularity was increasing with every passing day. So clearly, let me tell you guys, clearly, Britishers were worried that if they protect him right now, save him, or give life imprisonment also, it would not go well for him. Last thing, guys, let me tell you, even before the death, in some books I have read, Gandhiji had sent Asif Ali, guys, husband of Aruna Asif Ali, that go and meet Bhagat Singh in jail and ask Bhagat Singh to write some sort of mercy petition. Bhagat Singh even refused to meet Asif Ali. Bhagat Singh was like, I'm not going to meet him. Absolutely not going to meet him. You know, everyone, I will rest my case with only one point. I personally, guys, in the last 10-11 years that I've been teaching, I personally get this question in every batch, and I do not blame you, but I blame the wrong informations. And I always think it is demeaning for both Gandhi and Bhagat Singh when people talk like this. Bhagat Singh was a too proud a man to ever ask for sorry or mercy. He would never ask this. He knew what he was doing. If his movement became popular, it became popular because of the humongous sacrifices done by all these young revolutionaries. 16-year-old Khudiram Bose, 18-year-old Praful Chaki, 23-year-old your Bhagat Singh, Sukhdev, Rajguru, Chandrasekhar Azad. The list is endless. Guys, nobody ever asked for mercy. They all, and take the name of Jatinda, 64-day fasting. Who does not know that if you fast for 64 days, you would die? Guys, imagine how strong the willpower would be, that even on the fact that everybody knew that this guy is going to die, he kept on standing convicted, or with his convictions. Each one of you, am I clear with this? And please understand, all of you, this is my view. I know if you study in other classes, there would be people who would say that Gandhi could have saved Bhagat Singh. It's history. It is viewpoint. Everyone, please understand, there are views. My view is Gandhi was not a shallow man. Gandhi never did anything for his own personal gain. Everyone, please remember, Gandhi never did anything for his personal gain. In fact, Gandhian philosophy is totally against capital punishment. He never agrees to this. Those who say Bhagat Singh could be saved, they were revolutionaries who believed that Gandhi should have made this his principal plank, that if you do not release Bhagat Singh, we will not do these two things. Getting my point? No, it should be correct, Dhruv. Everyone, can you see Gandhiji has agreed to what? Gandhiji is saying, I'm going to suspend the CDM. I'm going to participate in the second round table conference. Each one of you, am I clear here? Everyone, am I clear here? Everyone, I have not written the fourth and the fifth page because here every line I had to write. Getting my point? What is Nilanjana? We have to join the second RTC. And Gandhiji, if he's joining that, he has to stop the CDM for the time being. Roundtable was about the constitutional issues. Simon had raised them. Everyone, I hope you are finding this chapter very interesting. I personally find this chapter very, very interesting. And to add interest to this, let us try to understand. Everyone, tell me the difference between NCM and CDM. Tell me the difference of this two. Muslim participation, those who are saying, was higher here, comparatively lower here. Absolutely, guys. Raj is saying here our objective was Swaraj. This time our objective is Poon Swaraj. Guys, yes, they are saying here the method was regarding non-cooperation. Here from the very beginning we are doing civil disobedience, that is we are breaking the laws. Absolutely, last time it ended with Chauri Chaura. This time it is ending with Gandhi Irwin Pact. Nilanjana, that's both the time. All of you, any other point? Everyone, any other point? Year and all is always a point, guys, but then that's not a very good point, Austin. If you are writing that this happened in 1920, this happened in 1930, that's not a great point. You can write the difference in causes. For example, this happened because of the reason is salt. Let's say here the reason was Khilafat. I do not agree with you, Dhruv. If you want to write, you can write more people were jailed this time. Almost 3 times the people were jailed. Mohan, what was the split last time? Guys, seventh point. Last time labor upsurge also happened. This time no labor upsurge. One of the reasons for that was the what is going on right now. Your what do you call that? Guys, you call this now? Great Depression was going on. That's why. 8. More participation. Lakshmi already written. That's my first point. More participation of peasants and business groups. Tanvi, you cannot go beyond the comparison point. Yes, Congress is organizationally more stronger. 10th. Good, Ravi. And with that, I remember I had to tell you a point. I'll tell you that, guys. No, G Sony. It's both the same times. Guys, more participation of intelligentsia. That is, lawyers, students, they participated much more this time. Guys, with that, I remember one point I should have clearly told you. Just give me a second. One point I had forgotten on this slide, guys. There was an American journalist. His name was Webb Miller. He was an American journalist who had covered this Dharsana Salt Works protest. And guys, this movement brought Gandhi in the notice of Western media. Gandhi was covered hugely by Western media because everyone think Gandhiji's age is what at this moment? Almost 60 plus. A 60 plus old man, barefooted, on foot, walking to break salt law. All of you, how does it sound? So Western media gave a lot of attention to Gandhiji and made him very, very famous at this point of time. Am I clear, everyone? I had forgotten this point, guys. Neil, again, you have already written this. This will come under that only. Nothing new is going to be added over there by this. All of you, if you are asked to evaluate the CDM, what will you say? Mohan, you can. Arumita, I'll take. First time an Indian leader is at a equal footing to the British. That's the thing, same thing, Simran. Gandhi Irwin Pact has brought Gandhiji equivalent to British. Yes, you can say that as a negative point. Guys, if I have to evaluate, Bhagat Singh could not be saved. I can take that. And this made youth disappointed. Mohan, they agreed to some of our demands, yes. And that also mainly because Gandhiji knew, everyone please understand why Gandhiji called off the movement. Gandhiji called off the movement because he knew that mass movements are always short-lived. He knew masses could not make sacrifices unlike that of activists. Similarly, guys, Gandhiji could see exhaustion in the movement. That is, people who initially joined this movement in big numbers later were not that interested in this particular movement. Guys, there is another point written in Spectrum that the lands which were seized in Gujarat were not restored immediately. They were not restored immediately. So all these are the points under the evaluation. Of course, guys, positive is many people thought when these people came out of jail, they were given heroes welcome when the leaders had come out of the jail. Arumita, I'm not sure what you are writing. Sanjay, is this your first class? NCM is non-cooperation movement, CDM is civil disobedience movement. Anyone in this class who is having their first class today? Yes, Dhruv. Guys, the land which the Britishers had seized from the peasants, because peasants had not paid the taxes, no tax, no, no rent, no revenue campaign. So those lands in Gujarat were returned after some years, not immediately. Everyone, am I clear till here? See, no, Mohan, they participated in the Calcutta Corporation elections they were busy with. All of you, let me remind you, tomorrow you have an extra lecture 4 to 5:30. Do you all remember it? Each one of you remember that? And along with that, guys, tomorrow 6 p.m. the workshop where I will tell you, if you are doing a 2025 preparation, how to, prepare for 2025. What should be your strategy? Because Faza, I have from 6 p.m. another class. And I'm not behind by much. So next week, in 3-4 days, modern will be done. Nikhil, that their lands were not immediately returned. Bhagat Singh could not be saved. Pinkish. Orange, mass movements are always short-lived. Priyanshu, it will be taken later. Yes, guys, tomorrow evening, 4 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. is the class. Puneet, I did not understand what you are saying. You are only taken workshop. I'm taking. If you are asking that, yes, I'm taking the workshop. Yes, Akshay. Everyone, very important topic for prelims. Very, very important topic. What are the important points under this? When is the session done? 1931. Pritesh, you can write the mail for that, because right now I cannot give you the whole answer. I'm teaching something else and you have just come and you are asking something for which I cannot give the answer to right now. The problem is 6 days before this session You have paid fees, Pritesh, I understand. But this is a class where everybody is sitting. How can I tell you how to master subject when I'm teaching Karachi session? Don't use this sort of words. Everybody has paid the fees. Do you understand that point? Did I say I'm not going to answer? I only said I'm going to answer later. Have at least the courtesy. Just now you are joining and you are telling me that you have paid the fees. When did I say I'm not going to tell you? I'm teaching history. In between, I start telling you how to master the subject. Arey, have some decency, man. Guys, 6 days before this, these three great people, they had been hanged. Now you all can understand. The supporters of this, all of you, do you remember yesterday's class where I told you Bhagat Singh's organization's name? Everyone, do you remember Bhagat Singh's organization's name? Tell me. No, HSRA, beyond that also I told you he formed something else. Bemi is correct. Punjab Naujawan Bharat Sabha. Was this the name? Guys, these people, they showed black flags specifically towards Gandhiji. When Gandhiji was traveling to Karachi, his supporters, Bhagat Singh's supporters, they showed black flag to Gandhiji because they were disappointed that Gandhiji could not save Bhagat Singh. Now, guys, this session is famous for 3-4 things. And please note down every point. Number one, Sardar Patel was the president in this session. Number two, Jawaharlal Nehru drafted the resolutions on fundamental rights and national economic program. Guys, what are these two programs? Let me tell you 4 points. FR, NEP, Delhi Pact, Swaraj. All of you. 4 things. Number one. Guys, what is Delhi Pact? All of you tell me, what is Delhi Pact? Gandhi-Irwin Pact? Congress endorsed it. Congress said, yes, we will follow whatever Gandhiji has agreed to. Number 2, Poon Swaraj was reiterated. Guys, Congress is saying to us, even though we have talked with them, even though we are talking to them, we have signed Gandhi-Irwin Pact, yet we accept that Poon Swaraj will be our goal. And guys, 2 other resolutions, National Economic Program and Fundamental Rights, were passed. And both these were drafted by Jawaharlal Nehru when the president of this was Sardar Patel. Am I clear, everyone? All of you, am I clear with this? I'm not sure about that, Mohan. Everyone, please see these points. Each one of you, please see this National Economic Program, Nilanjana. All of you, have you ever heard about these points? Everyone, have you heard about these points or not? Guys, these are our fundamental rights. All of you, are all these fundamental rights? Everyone, are all the 8 points fundamental rights? Some people are saying no, which is not a fundamental right in this. Those who are saying no, which is not a fundamental right. Words are slightly changed. Absolutely, guys. This is not a fundamental right. It is in the constitution, but not a fundamental right. With regards to others, there are some restrictions. The words are slightly different, but everyone, we will not study this. Rather, it will be taught in polity. Am I clear about this? All of you, am I clear about this? Similarly, everyone tell me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do you understand these 8 points? Akshay, that I know. I know some of you who are not understanding this word. I will explain 4th point. I will explain 4th point. Guys, are you understanding all other points? Any other? Nilanjana, this should be very easy point. Those who do not understand 3rd point, indebtedness. Basically, this is farmers, they go under a lot of loans. They would have taken a lot of loans from the money lenders. Government, Congress is saying when our government will come to power, we will give them relief. We will remove the agricultural loans or reduce it. Similarly, guys, Ujri, how many of you have taken loans? Everyone, have you taken loans from banks? Guys, when you take loans from banks, do you give some collateral? Guys, do you give some collateral? Now, guys, let's say if I have to buy something, I might put something on collateral that, okay, take my this. Till this is with you, give me some loan. Security. Now, everyone supposedly think if Rohit Kumar wants loan, does not have collateral or security to give, how will I get loan? Everyone, in that case, how will I get loan? Guys, I will get loan, but at a very high rates. So money lenders, they can give me loan, but bank might be charging 12%. Money lenders would say, I would charge 30%. All of you, don't you think in your farms, in your villages, a lot of times, same is the condition with the farmers? You know, I'll tell you, my cook who cooks the food in my house here in Bangalore, he was telling me he has taken a loan, and I sat with him and I understood that he has paid similar amount what he had taken as a loan in the form of interest in the last few years. His loan has not come down. by even a single rupee. He is only paying interest. So Congress is saying we will control the usuries. Unfair it is, but that's how it is in the farmer, in the villages and all. Similarly, state ownership. Government will control. Guys, means of transport like railway. Who will control railway? Government. It will not go in private. Mines like Jharia. Government will control. Initially, all these industries were what? Public sector undertakings. That is your PSUs. Each one of you. Some lands which might not be of good productivity, they said we will exempt those lands from any type of revenue or rent demand. Am I clear till here? Everyone, all of you, is this slide clear now? Those who are asking, should you mug it up or not? Guys, tell me, if tomorrow I ask you about Karachi session, will you not have to write some points out of these? All of you tell me, will you have to write some points or not? Of course, you will have to write those points. Guys, this was the first session. I'm giving you a break within 2 minutes. Guys, this was the session where Congress said that once party comes to power, once the power comes in their hands, these are the political as well as economic program that we are going to run after independence. These are the things that we shall be continuing, and that's why the people should support them. And Congress also clearly defined Swaraj for the first time. That means Congress said, along with political freedom, there must be economic freedom. Guys, I always give this example. You go outside to a coconut vendor. Before buying coconut, you ask him, what do you feel about democracy in India? Are you sure that in India we are on the right track? Do you think our democracy is becoming stronger and stronger with every day? Guys, what will happen? That coconut vendor will say, Pani pina hai, piyo nahi to bhago. If you want to drink coconut water, take it, otherwise go away. He will answer this thing. Now, I'm not asking you a yes or no, but my point is, guys, that till the time people have not got economic freedom, that means if the stomach is not full, how do you expect that the political freedom would be there? So Congress said very clearly they will end the exploitation of the masses, will give the people both political freedom as well as economic freedom at this point of time. Hopefully, you all have a minute, guys, before I go for a break. I give you a break. Hopefully, you all are clear till here. Ujri getting loans at a very high rate, Tanveer. Mohan, this is political as well as economic agenda of Congress. Okay, everyone. It is 6:42. Take a 10 minutes break. We'll start in 6:52. Am I audible? Okay. Okay, everyone. Let us now move to please understand that Gandhiji on March 5th, 1931 signed the Gandhi-Irwin Pact, and accordingly Gandhiji agreed that he will be joining the second RTC. Now, first thing, see here, the second RTC began from and continued till the first big change in the last 6 months is that Irwin has been replaced by Willingdon. Another thing, Gandhiji as sole representative of Congress went for this meeting. Please be very clear, guys. Even though Sarojini Naidu also went here, she was representing Indian women. Am I clear, guys? Sarojini Naidu is a Congress leader but representing the women here, not representing Congress. Guys, Gandhiji, after reaching London, he made certain demands, or even before that, he had made it very clear that number one, give a responsible government at the center and the provinces immediately. Everyone, are you understanding point number one? Each one of you. Is point number one clear? Because presently the British government, which is ruling at the center, is not elected by the Indian people. They have imposed themselves on us. Congress alone represents whole India. So guys, there might be other parties who say we represent X, we represent Y, but Congress is the only party that represents total country. This was his major point, that he said that they all might be representatives of groups. We represent the whole country. Third, guys, untouchables, Gandhiji said, were Hindus and should not be treated as a minority. Each one of you, I will explain this point in some time. For the time being, only understand that Dr. B.R. Ambedkar for a very long period of time was asking that these untouchables they should be given separate electorate. And Gandhiji in this clearly said no separate electorate for anyone, whether it is Muslim or any other minority. Everyone, am I clear till here? Now let me tell you here only, guys. This session failed. There was a failure in this session. So guys, we have to understand now that why did it fail? See here. Number one. Yes, Niranjana. Government said Congress does not represent whole India. The first point, they made it very, very clear that Congress does not represent total country. Second thing, guys, each one of you, please see, 6 months have passed. March 5th, September 7th. Now, in this 6 months, the opposition in Britain, led by right wingers and their leader Churchill, they objected. Guys, what are they unhappy about? They are objecting that how could you negotiate with Congress on an equal basis. Churchill was like, why are you even talking to Congress, and that also on equal basis? How can you treat them equally? Now guys, tell me, at this moment in the world, what is the most important thing that is going on? Yes, Raj, you are correct. Ashish, absolutely correct. Good, Ashish. You came just now and started with a very good answer. Yesterday also you gave the answer. Harshita, Gaurav, you are wrong. Great Depression. Now you all understand, guys, if there is a depression going on, the economy is hurting. And at this moment, the Labour Prime Minister, his name being Ramsay MacDonald, was on a back foot. He was leading a weak and reactionary, Secretary of State. His name is not important. And the cabinet was dominated by conservatives. No, 1929 to 33, Akshay. Guys, the last point for failure, everyone. Number 1, number 2, number 3, and the fourth point of failure, everyone. Most of these RTC delegates who came over here, they were conservatives, loyalists, reactionary, and communal. So guys, this way they all were used against Congress by the government. And that is why what happened here is that very soon this whole session got deadlocked on the question of minorities. Guys, what is the minority thing? See here. I said, no, Gandhiji is saying nobody should get separate electorate. But the leaders of all these parties, whether they were Christians or they were Anglo-Indians or they were Sikh, Muslims, they all came, even depressed classes, guys, they all formed a minorities pact. Everyone. What is this minority pact? They all are saying we should have separate electorate. There is no way that the separate electorate would not be there for us. So this is the demand that they all made, and this led to this becoming deadlocked. Because Gandhiji on one side is saying no separate electorate. And guys, everybody on the other side are saying no, separate electorate must stay. And that is why, Sid, you cannot always say that. It's tough. That is why, guys, this whole session failed. Last issue was even the princely states, they were not enthusiastic about a federation. Each one of you, any doubt in this slide? No, Gaurav, I said that tomorrow we have extra class, so we'll do that thing tomorrow. Guys, Great Depression, Akshay, is going on, so the government of Britain is on the back foot. Opposition is much more stronger at this point of time. Point number one, Kennedy, I told you, government is saying we do not accept that Congress alone represents the total country. Congress is saying we are the representatives of everyone. Rest may be representative of Sikh, Muslim, Dalit, but we represent everyone. Guys, why was there a changed government attitude? Everyone listen to me very carefully for this part. Everyone, when was Delhi Pact signed? When did this session begin? 6 months later. So you all can see government felt, all of you, government thought that Gandhi-Irwin Pact helped Gandhi and Congress. Guys, government felt that Gandhi and Congress, their political prestige had gone up, whereas it had undermined government prestige. So guys, that's why 6 months down the line, that is, you all remember March, they were saying, please Congress, talk to us. September, they are like, Congress, we do not want to talk to you. And guys, this is the reason why this changed behavior. And everyone, from here onwards, three main considerations. Guys, what are the three main considerations? Number one, do not allow Gandhiji to build tempo for a mass movement. Everyone, do you understand this point? Each one of you, do you understand this point? That do not allow Gandhiji to build tempo for a mass movement. Do you understand this? Guys, most of you are failing to understand the word tempo. Tempo is not that tempo auto rickshaw. Those who follow cricket, maybe you would have heard the batsman is playing in a tempo. That is, Gandhiji would build the environment, would build the atmosphere. So, for example, guys, Gandhiji did Dandi March and slowly built the mahal atmosphere for CDM. Government is saying in future, do not allow him. That's why you will see on Tuesday or Wednesday, and even today I will show you, the moment Gandhi will launch a movement, he will be arrested. To some extent, you can say. Number two, guys, point number two is, do not let Congress become strong in rural areas. As long as Congress is there in urban area, no problem. Let Congress be strong in urban area. Never allow Congress to become strong in rural areas. Guys, why this point is important? Because 90% of your population lives in rural area, and Congress should not become strong here. Third point, goodwill of Congress was not required. We do not need their goodwill, but the confidence of all those who are with government and against British, like government functionaries, loyalists. That is very, very necessary. So basically, they are saying, let Congress not be a friend of ours. We are not worried. What we should be worried is, are the others our friends or not? Everyone, please look at this slide. The entire RTC except one thing, that is the decisions taken in after the second RTC, is mentioned here. Please see this. I did not get any question from you. So I would expect that you understood page number 10. First thing, Anushka, I said tomorrow the questions will be done. Questions are always done in the last session of the week. Just give me 1 second. I'll explain all these points. No, Dhruv, tomorrow we will do that questions. Everyone, please see here. How many of you understand point number 1? Ramsay MacDonald is British Prime Minister, Raj. Guys, British Prime Minister is making an announcement. What is the announcement? That British would give communal award if Indians do not agree. Guys, this is what? That depressed classes should be given separate electorate, and you will see this will be announced soon. Second point, 2 Muslim majority. Guys, Sindh would be separated from Bombay. Bombay is a Hindu majority area, and from it, Sindh would be separated. NWFP this would be made a full-fledged state. Northwest Frontier Province. Hopefully, third is very clear. They did not talk about Indian independence. Zero discussion on this. Of course, they said we are forming a consultative committee. Remember, its suggestions were advisory in nature. That is, they were not binding. And 3 other expert committees were formed. You all can see, guys. Finance, related to money. Franchise, related to who all will vote, what will be the reservation, how many people would be given, what would be the criteria for voting. And lastly, another committee would be on states, regarding the princely states. Is the 11th page clear to you till here, everyone? So guys, tell me, what can Congress do now? Second RTC failed. What will Congress do now? Simran is correct. CDM was restarted. That is, the second phase was launched from 31 to 34. So we have restarted the CDM. Already, guys, the condition was bad and martial law had been imposed by the Viceroy. Nilanjana, that would be our next topic. And now, guys, the next 4 lines that I will write, 4 dates, do not remember those dates. Please understand, no need to remember these dates. December 28, 1931, Gandhi returned to India. Next day, Congress decided to resume CDM. December 31, 1931, the new Governor General, whose name is Willingdon, even refuses to meet Gandhiji. So you can see, guys, how they are behaving now. And finally, January 4th, 1931, Gandhi is arrested. Everyone, just now, did I say or not? Do not allow Gandhi to build tempo for a mass movement. The moment Gandhi has decided that he will launch something like this, Gandhi has been arrested on January 4th. Everyone, no need to remember these dates. I'm only showing you that you can see the moment Gandhi is trying to do this, Gandhi is behind the bar. It is 1932. I have made it correct. Now, everyone, tell me one thing. What will government do? What can government do, guys, here? What all can be done by the government here? Guys, read this slide. Everyone, see, these slides you do not have to mug up. Think about this. Can you write these 7 points on your own? Even 2-3 points on your own. See here. Think, guys, what will government do? These things only, na? Any one of you do not understand any point. And guys, tell me one more thing. Today you studied the civil disobedience movement. Everyone, did you study CDM today or not? 4th point, property was confiscated. Land, property, jewelry, whatever would be there would be taken. Press was gagged. New laws were brought. The literature was banned. Why not, Nilanjana? Those who are sympathizers of Congress, they would be arrested. Women, the more women join the movement, tougher it becomes for the British. So they wanted that women should not join such movements. Now, everyone, did you arrest CDM? Did you attend CDM today or not? Except this yellow point, tell me in this point anything that you do not understand. In this point, do you not understand any point? Tell me, guys, any point that you don't understand. Except the yellow point. Yellow point, I leave this. All clear? So guys, can I write that government action would be to ban Congress, seize funds, arrest leaders, Gandhi ashrams were occupied, harsh actions on women, press was gagged, and literature was banned. Everyone, try to understand. If I simply remember this much point, every time government will do the same things. More or less, government is going to do these things only. And everyone, if you see here, every time in response to this, the public response will be of what? Public would respond in anger. Around 80,000 satyagrahis would be arrested. And guys, I'm not writing the repetitive points. The same actions of CDM were repeated, plus one point was additional, that a secret radio transmitter was set up at Bombay. A secret radio transmitter was set up at Bombay, or it was rather installed. Everyone, this pink point that I'm writing, it is only written in your Spectrum book, Rajiv Ahir. I haven't seen this point in any other book. So even if you ignore this point, it's okay. Apart from one book, I have not seen this point in any other place. Other than this, guys, movement started in princely states also. So Jammu and Kashmir, Alwar, in all these places, the movement started against the princes. In fact, in Alwar, the uprising is known as Mav uprising. Guys, the local population stood against the king. This uprising became so strong at this point of time that the Raja was sent to Europe and administration was taken by central government. Chanchal, through radio transmitters, you would only try to send information from one place to another. But guys, let me make this thing very, very clear. If you see the last thing, overall, this phase was not successful. And the reason is very clear, guys. Reason is Gandhiji could not build a tempo for the movement. Gandhiji never got the time to build a movement, to mobilize his supporters, and that's why this phase became a failure. How many of you yesterday, Alwar is a place in Rajasthan near Jaipur. Literature being banned means books would be banned, newspapers would be banned. Everyone just wanted to know one thing I asked yesterday. How many of you went through the revolutionary chapter from the tablet lecture? How many of you went through that? Akshay. Gaurav, I've already answered your question. Nobody else except for Akshay. Okay, guys, whenever you get the chance, do go through it. Remember, because movement is not getting so much support, so it got suspended in May 33, and in your 1934 April, it was called off. Guys, we are done with your entire chapter of CDM, second phase of CDM. All that is done. Any doubt? Guys, just 15 more minutes. Have patience for 15 more minutes. We'll do one more topic and we are done for the day. Tomorrow, again, I'm repeating extra class 4 to 5:30. April 1934, it was called off, Dilip. Guys, some people criticize Gandhiji at this moment. Who are these people? Jawaharlal Nehru, Subhash Chandra Bose, and Vittal Bhai Patel. It ended, Nilanjana. Guys, why is Nehru criticizing? Nehru did not agree with Gandhiji's decision to withdraw the movement. And Nehru said that his association with Gandhi is about to come to an end. Nehru felt that Gandhiji should not have called off this particular movement. Guys, similarly, these people from Europe, they said Gandhi as a leader has failed. India needs a new leader and a radical reorganization of the Congress. So they were very clear that India has failed as a leader and it needs a radical reorganization at this moment. And that's why they were criticizing. No, guys, they were in Europe because Vittal Bhai Patel was very ill and he will die very soon in Europe. And by chance, Subhash Chandra Bose was also in Europe at that point of time. Everyone clear till here? That was last page was 11 now, everyone. I forgot the page number. 11. Everyone, for next 10 minutes, this is the last topic for the day. And for 10 minutes, understand it. This is very, very important and very easy also. Please see here, everyone. The topic is communal award. Everyone, do you remember we studied a topic called separate electorate? Given by the government of India, sorry, given by Morley Minto and also by Montagu Chelmsford. So Morley Minto, for example, gave it to the Muslims. This one gave it to the Sikh and etc. etc. Everyone, you remember this now? Now, this was being demanded by Dr. B.R. Ambedkar for depressed classes also. Now, everyone, please understand why Dr. Ambedkar is demanding this for the depressed classes. All of you see here. Let's say this is your one constituency. And guys, for a second, imagine that these are the people who live in this constituency. How many of them they are? 20. Guys, for a second, imagine these green ones are upper caste fellows and the blue ones are depressed class fellows. Now, everyone, you all remember now, in those days, voting used to happen on limited franchise. That is, not everybody was given the right to vote, but rather voting was dependent on qualifications like property. All of you, do you remember this or not? In those days, who will vote dependent on who has how much income. Now, guys, naturally, if you think right now, if there is a voting in this place, in your opinion, who should win? The depressed class representative or upper caste? Everybody accepts depressed class because their number is more. But then, after limited franchise being there, out of these, 12 people, only 3 people amongst the depressed class got the right to vote. On the other hand, from the upper caste, 5 people got the right to vote. Now tell me, guys, who will win? Everyone, who will win? So all of you, are you understanding why Dr. Ambedkar was demanding that give separate electorate to the depressed classes? Everyone, are you getting this point? Why Dr. Ambedkar, and this is a long-standing demand. He had been demanding this for a very, very long period of time. That see, this way the depressed classes would never get the right to enter the assemblies. But guys, why are others opposing it? Because people felt British government is dividing Indians. And guys, this time they are also dividing Hindus. Guys, those who are opposing this, they are saying this is a divide and rule. You are, of course, dividing Indians through this separate electorate. This time you are also dividing the Hindus. So, Congress was unhappy about this. But then, Congress didn't want to change it without consent of minorities. That is, without talking to the minorities. Congress did not want to do anything on its own. So Congress neither accepted nor rejected it. Now everyone, what will Gandhiji do? And where is Gandhiji? All of you, where is Gandhiji? Gandhiji right now is in Yarwada jail, Pune. Calculate on your own. Now guys, Gandhiji is saying that, see, separate electorate will be totally opposed by him. Guys, why would he oppose it? Because as I said, Gandhiji believes this is an attack on Indian unity as well as nationalism. Guys, Gandhiji believes it is harmful to Hinduism. Guys, Gandhiji says that, see, Hindus or Hinduism is going to be affected by it. Plus, he says the degraded position of the, guys, depressed classes, I'm writing as DC. The degraded position of depressed class does not change. Guys, rather Gandhiji said, and please understand this line, Gandhiji said untouchables would remain untouchables till perpetuity. Everyone, what is the meaning here? Gandhiji is saying the moment you would separate untouchable category away from Hindus, for example, guys, think Rohit Kumar is an upper caste man and there is an XYZ man who is a depressed class man. Gandhiji is saying the moment you will say Rohit Kumar is now Hindu and this untouchable is a different religion, Rohit Kumar will have no incentive to end untouchability. Because Rohit Kumar will think, let him be untouchable. Anyways, he does not belong to my religion. So Gandhiji is saying this way the untouchables would remain untouchable till the perpetuity. And Gandhiji says, rather than this, what is important is we should eradicate untouchability. So guys, Gandhiji proposed at this moment that better, rather than separate electorate, Gandhiji's point was go for joint electorate. Joint electorate. Okay, I'll just change this. Just a second. Joint electorate. Guys, with reservation. Reservation for the untouchables, and this can be larger number of seats for them. No problems with larger number of seats. Everyone, am I clear? All of you, am I clear here? So guys, from the jail only, Gandhiji went on a fasting. Yes, Sid, I brought a book, guys. Have patience and take a knowledgeable guess whom I would be discussing today. See, if you all notice, I have tried to bring books on various personalities. So from Gandhi to Savarkar and some very reputed authors I have brought. Depressed class, Puneet. Guys, fasting unto death And this put pressure on Dr. Ambedkar, because you all can understand, guys, he is doing this fasting around September 1932. And Dr. Ambedkar, there is a pressure on him that if anything happens to Gandhi ji, all the pressure would come on you. So, guys, people like M.C. Raja, Madan Mohan Malviya, they all convinced Dr. Ambedkar to come to Pune, do negotiations with Gandhiji. That's a very good book, Faiza. It's an excellent book. And guys, these negotiations brought what? Pune Pact. So guys, under Pune Pact, no separate electorate. That means there will be joint electorate. So there would be reservation for depressed classes. The number of seats that were there were increased from 71 to 147 in provinces, and 18% of seats in the center were reserved for the depressed classes. Last but not the least, even Dalits were given representation, or Dalits were even given representation in civil services. As you all know, guys, government was always clear that if Indians can decide it, they will amend the law. So now they amended the which law? Amended the communal award. They changed it according to the agreement of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar and Gandhiji. Everyone, any doubt in this page? 12th page. This is all about communal award. All of you. Yes, Harijan, all of you, if you all are asking, so I can tell you different word. Depressed classes, untouchable, Harijan, what you call today as scheduled castes. So Harijan word was given by Gandhiji. Hari means God, Jan means God's own people. Of course, the other words also. Everyone, am I clear till here? Communal award, MacDonald award. Yes, Hari, Jan, Kennedy, children of the God, God's own people. Now, there are only two small topics left. I'm picking up one today, one I will do tomorrow. I don't want to put a lot of this thing on you. Guys, just 3-4 minutes. No, government had already said, Akshay, that if you come to a conclusion, we will accept this. Guys, third RTC held around the same time from 17th November to 24th December 1932. Already it was decided that 3 RTC would be there. We know Congress would boycott it. Even the Labour Party had boycotted it. Even they had boycotted it. So guys, who all are present here? The usual suspects. Muslim League is here. Hindu Mahasabha is here. They all have come over here. And in this, one very important thing, A joint select committee was appointed under the leadership of Lilithgow. We will see this on Monday's class in GOI Act 1935, or maybe tomorrow also, and a white paper on the new constitution of India. Everyone, do you understand what is a white paper? Each one of you, do you understand what is a white paper? Guys, basically, for example, today is Friday. If you all remember, today is our which day of class? Everyone, today is the 22nd day of the class. If you all notice it, today is the 22nd day of class. After the classes, I can bring a white paper and say that, see, in the 22 days, this all things I taught. So whatever I did, I will tell. Guys, later around the same time, a student leader whose name was Chaudhry Rahmat Ali, for the first time coined the term Pakistan, meaning Holy Land, specifically for the Muslims. Guys, Pakistan, Pak means holy, Stan means land. For those who know, P for Punjab, A for Afghan, K for Kashmir, I for Indus or Islam, S for Sindh, Tan for Balochistan. So this was the acronym for Pakistan. Ankur, I'm not sure what you are asking. Getting my point, guys? Whereas Congress said the only thing is form a constituent assembly which will make a constitution for India. There are two questions that have come. No, Lakshmi, there is no PYQ today. I have already said this many times. Everyone, only 4 slides are left. Tomorrow we will do that. Basically, Gandhiji's Harijan campaign is left. The book that I have brought, everyone, can you see this? Can you guess which book it is by the thickness of this? Anyone? No, it's not Indian Constitution. Guys, it is Glimpses of World History. Now, why am I an atheist is just a 6-page thing. Glimpses of World History by Jawaharlal Nehru. Have you heard about this book? Everyone, have you heard about this book? All of you. Guys, I will just quote one line. Not visible. I should change the background. Let me see if it's now it's visible. Guys, this book is a collection of the various letters written by Nehru to Indira Gandhi. If you all know about this book, you can see on the first page it is written. These are the letters to his daughter. And all of you, it's not a letter that he wrote from his house to another. When Nehru was in prison, in jails, he would write these letters to Indira Gandhi. And on every letter, in every letter, he would explain one country or something like that. So, for example, in one, he's explaining about, let's say, Chinese. In another, about South India. In another, he's explaining Vijayanagar kingdom. In some, he's explaining Japan. In another, he's talking about Akbar. In one, about Babur. In one, about your Sikh, Maratha. Guys, just a second. I'm just trying to find that one line. For example, the first letter, he writes from Nani Central Prison on 26th October 1930 for Indira Priyadarshini on her 13th birthday. It's a 1,000-page book, guys. It's a very, very bulky book. Similarly, the next one he's writing on New Year's Day 1931, and he's talking to Indira Gandhi. Guys, I always love this line, and I will quote this line. Let me change the pen color. In the third letter, which he starts with Inqilab Zindabad on January 7th, 1931. Guys, I personally have highlighted this line. The line is Priyadarshini. All of you, Indira Gandhi, this was her second name. She was known as Indira Priyadarshini. And guys, he writes, Priyadarshini, dear to the sight, but dearer still when sight is denied. Guys, you can understand, for any father, her daughter is precious. So he is writing, Priyadarshini, you are dear to the sight, but you are dearer when your sight is denied. That is, when I am in jail and I cannot see you, you become much more dearer. Because Priyadarshini, it's a Hindi word, Priya Darshini, that means dear to the sight. I'm asking not to buy this book. The price is 900 rupees. Everyone, don't worry, we still have some more classes and I will bring more books. I know PDFs for every book is available. Guys, if you try to find out every book's PDF is available, I'm not saying you to download, but those who are saying and telling me it is available. Everyone, I hope you enjoyed the lecture. I hope you loved the lecture. So we'll meet again tomorrow, 4 p.m. Tomorrow's time is slightly different. Guys, thank you. My hands are paining. I don't want to write anything. Otherwise, I would have completed rest also. Okay. Thank you, Manpreet. Sid. No, Rajib, I'll only be taking modern. Can you say about the pen for mains? Maybe you will have to go through the notification, but the pen color and everything is mentioned over there. Those who want to see the last slide, where is the last slide? It is here. Thank you. My optionals was geography. My optional was also sociology. My optional was public administration. Guys, but I always loved history. And that's why when I decided to teach, I thought of history only. Though, in my initial years of teaching, barring ethics and economics, I would have taught every subject. I have taught IR, I have taught international relations, your internal security, your polity. I used to teach all of them. Thank you, Kennedy. Thank you, Tanveer. Goodbye, Punit. Thank you, Ankit, Akshay, Nandini, Pooja, Muglu, Kennedy, G. Soni, Rajib. Yes, Lakshmi, tomorrow we will do that. Thank you, Kennedy. Rehmat Ali, again Dhruv, proper now. Neil, thank you. Thank you, Nilanjana. Thank you, Simran, Puneet, Bemi. History optional is very bulky. That's why I did not choose that. I was good at other subjects also. Thank you, Mutam, Banu, Matangi, Austin, Rajib, Lakshmi, Devansh, Dalip. Thank you, Faiza. Goodbye. Goodbye. Thank you, Vijeta. Thank you, Gayatri. Thank you, Sonal. Thank you, Pratinder. Now, guys, you can always write mails to me. Again, I'm repeating, guys. Even my classes will end in 4 days does not mean you cannot write mails to me. Whenever you want, you can do that. You can always write mails to me. I'm there to help you. Yes, Shravani. Tomorrow there is a class, 1.5 hours class. Thank you, Harshita Malya. Thank you, Deepika. Thank you, Kennedy, for your appreciation. Anyone, if you have no queries, you can move. Give your ratings and you can start moving. Thank you, Prerna. Thank you, Nikhil and Hema. Now, if your mail is pending, I'll reply that. Don't worry about that. I'll reply to that. Thank you, Gaurav. Anyone still in the class? Because it's 8 p.m. Otherwise, I'll wrap up the session. Thank you, Harshita Malya. Anyone still in the class? Anyone still having any doubt? Oh, guys, I forgot to write the number. I should have written for later clarity. It should be there. Okay, this is 12, so this will become 13. Guys, 13. Anyone still in the class? Bemi, you can go ahead and have the optionals now also. It depends up to you. It depends on you. Goodbye, Dhruv. Good night. Thank you, Kennedy. Kennedy, why? You can attend these classes. No, Kennedy, that's not needed. Okay, guys, I hope everybody is done. Let's wrap up the session. Goodbye. Good night. I'm closing the session, everyone. You can do that, Kennedy. You can do that for revision. Not a problem. Okay, Kennedy, goodbye. I'm wrapping up the session. I'll end the session now. Good night. Goodbye, everyone. We'll meet tomorrow, 4 p.m.